Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hooked in Loops. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and for getting updates of new videos then please click the bell icon. Today I will show you how to make this beautiful crochet phone cozy. In this tutorial I will show you how to make the basic granny square, and I will show you how to join two granny squares together with slip stitch, and then we will join both the parts together to form the phone cozy. At first we will make the magic circle by twining the yarn around two fingers like this. Insert the hook below the first loop and pull the second loop like this. Okay, yarn over and pull the yarn through that loop. So the magic circle is formed. We will now begin the round 1 with a chain 3. This is the first double crochet of this round. Then in the magic circle we will do 2 double crochets. Okay, so in total there were 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2 for the space. Pull the tail of the magic circle to shorten it. Yarn over and do 3 more double crochets in the magic circle. Okay, then again chain 2. Okay, and we will do 3 more double crochets in the magic circle. Followed by chain 2, and in the magic circle we will do 3 more double crochets. Okay, this is the last set of 3 double crochets. So in this round there will be a total of 4 sets of 3 double crochets. Okay, as well as 4 sets of chain 2. After the last double crochet we are going to do a chain 2. Okay, and then we will slip stitch into the third chain of the starting chain 3 of this round. Okay, after the slip stitch we will do a chain 1, and then we will cut the yarn. We will take the white colored yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in it. Okay, then we are going to slip stitch in any of the chain 2 space of the previous round. Okay, after that we will do a chain 3. This is the first double crochet of this round, followed by 2 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Okay, so 1 more double crochet left. After that we will do a chain 2 for the corner space, and then again 3 double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Okay, so the first corner has been formed of the second round. After that chain 1. Okay, then we will do 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space of the previous round. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and after that chain 2 again for the corner space, and 3 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Okay, I hope you understood the pattern for this round. After the last double crochet we will do a chain 1, then again move on to the next chain 2 space. Okay, so in this round we are going to do our stitches in the chain 2 space. Okay, so 3 double crochets followed by chain 2 and 3 more double crochets in the same space. Okay, followed by a chain 1, and then move on to the last chain 2 space of the previous round. The pattern is same, that is 3 double crochets followed by chain 2 for the corner space, and then again 3 more double crochets in the same space. Followed by a chain 1 and then slip stitch in the third chain of starting chain 3 of this round. Okay, chain 1, cut the yarn. I will take the pink colored yarn and make a slip knot and insert the hook in it. Then slip stitch in any of the chain 2 space of the previous round. Chain 3, which is going to be the first double crochet of this round, followed by 2 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. We will then do a chain 2 for the corner space, and then in the same chain 2 space we are going to do 3 double crochets, followed by a chain 1, and then in the chain 1 space of the previous round we are going to do 3 double crochets. Okay, and after that chain 1, and then we will move on to the chain 2 space of the previous round and do 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2, okay, for the corner space, and then again 3 double crochets in the same chain 2 space, followed by chain 1. Okay, then in the next chain 1 space of the previous round we will do 3 double crochets, and then chain 1. Okay, and then we will move on to the next corner and do 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets in the same space, and we will continue doing like this throughout this round. That is, in the edges, in the chain 1 spaces we are going to do 3 double crochets followed by chain 1, and in the corners we are going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. I hope you understood. We have completed this round. Okay, and then we will just do a chain 1 at the end, followed by a slip stitch in the third chain of the starting chain 3 of this round. Okay, after that chain 1 and we will cut the yarn. We will begin the round 4. Okay, slip stitch the white colored yarn in any of the chain 2 space of the previous round, followed by chain 3. This is the first double crochet of this round. In the same chain 2 space we are going to do 2 more double crochets, followed by chain 2 and 3 double crochets in the same chain 2 space. So the corner done. Okay, after that we will do a chain 1, and then in the next chain 1 space we will do 3 double crochets, and then chain 1, 3 double crochets in the next chain 1 space, followed by chain 1, and then we will come to the corner chain 2 space again, where we will do 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2 for the corner space and 3 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Okay, followed by a chain 1. In the following chain 1 space we will do 3 double crochets. Okay, then chain 1 and move on to the next chain 1 space. I hope you understood the pattern. That is, in each chain 1 space we will be doing 3 double crochets followed by chain 1, and in the chain 2 space 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet followed by chain 1. Okay, so in the second last chain 1 space we are doing 3 double crochets. Okay, followed by chain 1, and in the last chain 1 space we will do 3 double crochets. Okay, followed by a chain 1. So the square is nearly formed. We will compare it with the other granny square to which we will stitch it. So one more round is left, okay, before we would stitch it. So let's complete it soon. We will complete the round with a slip stitch in the third chain of the starting chain 3, okay, of this round, followed by chain 1, and we will cut the yarn. We will begin the last round. Slip stitch the blue colored yarn in the chain 2 space of the previous round, okay, followed by chain 3. Then in the same chain 2 space we are going to do 2 double crochets. Okay, followed by chain 2, and in the same space we will do 3 double crochets. Okay, we will do a chain 1 and proceed to the chain 1 space where we will do 3 double crochets. Okay, after that a chain 1, 3 double crochets in the next chain 1 space, followed by a chain 1 and again 3 double crochets in the next chain 1 space. Okay, followed by a chain 1. Then we have come to the corner chain 2 space where we will do 3 double crochets. Okay, followed by chain 2 and 3 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Followed by a chain 1. Then we have got 3 chain 1 space in the side where we will do 3 double crochets in each of this chain 1 space with a chain 1 following them. Okay, so after the 3 double crochets chain 1, move on to the next chain 1 space where we will do 3 more double crochets. Okay, and then chain 1. The last last chain 1 space of this side where we will do 3 double crochets and a chain 1. Now we have come to the corner, okay, where we will do 3 double crochets, followed by chain 2 and then 3 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space. Okay, so I hope you understood. Now we will proceed as earlier and complete the last 2 sides and the corners. We have come to the end of this round and we are doing the last 3 double crochets, okay, in the last chain 1 space of this round. So after that do a chain 1 and slip stitch into the third chain of the starting chain 3 of this round. Followed by a chain 1 and we will cut the yarn. So our granny square is ready. If you want, you can increase the number of rounds if you want a bigger squares. Okay, so now we will join the two squares together with slip stitches. Okay, so let's begin joining it. Okay, so this is the front side of the square. We will take the white colored yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in it. Okay, now we will slip stitch in any of the chain 2 space, okay, of the first square. Just do a slip stitch there and a chain 1 to secure the slip stitch. Okay, now we will take the other square, okay, the back side of each square facing each other. Okay, so we will keep them like this, the back sides will be facing each other. Now we will insert the hook in the chain 2 space of the first and the second square, okay, and pull the yarn through it and do a slip stitch. Now we will do slip stitches in each of the stitches of the 2 squares. As you can see, I am inserting the hook in the 2 loops of the first double crochet stitch, but we will not do so. Okay, in a double crochet there are 2 loops. We are going to insert the hook in the second loop, okay, of the first square like this, and also in the second loop of the second square like this. Okay, pull the yarn through these loops and do a slip stitch. Again we will insert the hook in the second loop of the first square and the second loop of the other square, which is just facing the this square. Okay, I hope you understood, and do a slip stitch. We will proceed like this. Just do slip stitches in the second loops of the stitches that are facing each other. Okay, I hope you're understanding. This makes the slip stitches in the center. Okay, now we have got the first chain 1 space. We will insert the hook in both the chain 1 space and then do a slip stitch, and then proceed as earlier. Insert your hook in the second loop of the stitch of the first and the second square like this, and pull the yarn through them and do a slip stitch. We will proceed like this. Okay, it's very easy. I have chosen to do the slip stitch in the second loops because this will make the slip stitches in the center. If we did the stitches taking both the loops together, then the slip stitch would be oriented towards the first square and not the second one. I hope you understood. So in this way we will slip stitch in each of the stitches and as well as in the chain 1 space. We have reached the chain 2 space. We will just do a slip stitch, okay, and our 2 squares are joined together. We will do a chain 1 and start doing single crochets throughout the border as I will show you. Okay, So in that same chain two space we are going to do one single crochet, and in the next 3 stitches one single crochet each. Then we have got a chain one space where we will do one single crochet, and in the following 3 stitches one single crochet each. Okay, in this way we will continue doing one single crochet in each of the stitches and each of the chain one space till we reach the lower corner. Okay, we have reached the corner where we will do 2 single crochets in that chain 2 space. Okay, then again as earlier we will proceed in doing one single crochet in each of the stitches. Okay, as well as in the chain 1 spaces till we reach the chain 2 corner where we will again do 2 single crochets. We will proceed like this. Okay, till we reach the joining corner. We have reached the joining corner, so in that corner we will do one single crochet, and in the next corner also we will do one single crochet. Okay, done. Now again in each of the stitches we will do one single crochet each, and in the chain one space one single crochet. We will proceed like this again throughout. Okay, always remember that in the corner chain two space we will do 2 single crochets. Okay, and in the sides we are going to do one single crochet in each of the stitches as well as in the chain one spaces. Okay, so quickly proceed till we reach the end of this round. Do a single crochet in the joining chain two space. Okay, and then complete this round with a slip stitch in the starting single crochet of this round. Okay, followed by a chain one and cut the yarn. So our rectangular portion is ready. Okay, so I have made this based on the size of my phone. You will also do the same with yours. Okay, now we will join these two portions together, keeping the top portion opening. Okay, from where we will insert our phone. Okay, so the joining will be just with slip stitches. Okay, and let's begin. Now we will take the white colored yarn. We will insert our hook in the second single crochet of that chain two space. Okay, and do a slip stitch followed by chain one to secure the slip stitch. Insert your hook in the same stitch and also symmetrically opposite stitch of the other half. Okay, it should be completely symmetrical, otherwise your phone case will be crooked. So slip stitch there. Then we are just going to do slip stitches in each of the following stitch of this round. Okay, we will insert our hook through both the loops of the stitches. Okay, pull the yarn through them and do slip stitch. Okay, insert your hook through both the stitches, pull the yarn, do a slip stitch. Proceed in doing like this. Okay, because throughout the entire previous round there are only single crochet stitches and there are no chaining spaces. So in this round we are going to slip stitch in the single crochet stitches only, so it's very easy. So quickly do slip stitches in each and every stage of this round till you reach the top portion. Just do slip stitches in each and every single crochet stitch of the previous round. Okay, this is the last slip stitch of this round, followed by a chain 1. So our phone case is ready. We will just cut the yarn. Okay, so it's ready. In both the faces I have used a different color combination. Okay, and the pastel colors are making it look very pretty. I'm in love with it. Just insert your phone in it and flaunt it in front of others. It's very simple, especially the basic granny square is the simplest one, and also the prettiest one. Just weave in the loose ends. Okay, there should not be any loose ends hanging out. Cut it or weave them in. I hope you liked this tutorial. It was very easy. If you have any queries, then please comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.